So watch this.
If you do not have money as a man, what is your worth? And I'm asking this as a genuine question.
As you guys know, these women got all these high standards. A man's value is based on how much money he makes in the dating market. A woman sees you as, she sees you as useless if you're not able to provide her this type of lifestyle. But this woman's already been ran through. She looks like a fake Barbie doll, and she demands to get all this stuff out of you.
Literally hold the portal to life between our legs, and whether we decide to use it or not, or have the ability to use it or not, it's still there. And that's why women will always be worth what we are. But
women bring no value to a man's life. Most women are worth nothing. She's upset because she's been giving out all this free pussy to all these guys, and now she hasn't got anything in return. Now she wants to be compensated. She wants you to be fitting the bill. Again, this woman, I can tell she's already been ran through, and she's not happy with the outcome she's not happy with her outcome. She's been giving away all this free sex to these guys who saw no value in her, and now she wants you to be paying for her now. Don't do it. It's a bad deal.
And if you cannot protect your family, provide for your family, give abundance to your family of wealth and happiness, what are you worth?
If a man asks you out on a coffee date, charge him $500. As a divorce lawyer, let me tell you why. Coffee is for colleagues. Coffee is not for...
Bro, ain't no one doing this shit. Nothing's wrong with a coffee date. Why would you take a stranger to a fancy restaurant? You don't even know her. A coffee date is a good way to fill each other out. See if you guys can get along. That's just a great first date, or just to meet somebody. You don't need to take her to a fancy restaurant the first time you meet her. You don't even know this woman. So if a woman doesn't want to go on a coffee date with you, she's not for you.
Would that man ask Margot Robbie out on a coffee date? When a man asks you out on a coffee...
Majority of these women do not look like Margot Robbie. Majority of these women in the dating pool are mid, below average women. You can't be a 4 expecting that you're going to get a 10 out of 10 treatment. You're not a 10 yourself. You should be happy with a coffee date. But most women are not going to get this treatment anyway. Most women will just get a coffee date or a walk in the park. And it is what it is.
Date, what he's really saying is, I want your time, your energy, your presence at the lowest possible cost to me. Coffee is cheap. Coffee is convenient. Coffee takes 0 effort. And yet your time is not cheap. Your presence is not convenient. And
no, yes, her time is cheap. Women bring no value to a man's life. Men continue to hold the line, put in no effort to get to know these hoes. No effort. In 2026, continue to hold the line, put in no effort on these hoes. Period.
Energy is not effortless. It's valuable. I've seen women pour hours of their lives into men who never invested more than the price of a latte. They call it getting to know you, but really it's about seeing how much they can get without giving. And the problem is, too many women accept it. The standard you set on the first date is the one you'll be judged by the whole relationship. Men who are serious don't ask you for the bare minimum. They plan,
they do ask for the bare minimum because they're getting to know you. They're trying to see if you are worth that out of them. They're not going to just be okay. But this woman is setting these women up for failure. Guys, don't buy into this bullshit. If a woman does not want to get coffee with you, kick her ass to the curb. There's nothing wrong with taking a woman out on a coffee date. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yes, they create experiences because they understand that your time is worth more than $6 and an awkward conversation over burnt espresso. I tell my clients this all the time. You don't need grand gestures, but you do need effort. Because a man who won't invest in you at the beginning will definitely not invest in you when life gets hard. If he cuts corners...
Most women don't invest in a man, period. They don't bank on potential. If a man loses his job in a marriage, she's gone. She's going to cheat on him. She's going to leave on him. She's going to leave him regardless. So... women never invest in a man whatsoever. Men are the main ones doing all the work to keep the relationship going, not these women.
Supporting, he'll cut corners in marriage. If a man asks you out for coffee, send him an invoice. Charge him $500 because that's closer to the real value of your time, your energy, and your presence.
These are my 5 dating rules of 2026. They are hard and fast rules. We are not breaking them. All right, let's start with...
You see, fellas, this is what's in the dating pool. You got a woman who looks like her who's going to have all these high demands at her.
Number 1, we're coming out the gates hot. I'm not paying for a single first date. I'm not paying for a single first date. That check comes, I'm not flinching, I'm not pretending, I'm just sitting there. I'm sitting there quietly, I'm looking at you, and I'm saying thank you. That's a huge one for me because if you've seen my videos, you know that I've struggled with this so much in the past. I always offer to pay. I always offer to split.
You're gonna have to offer to pay because you're not that type of woman to get that treatment. This woman, and I blame America for this. We're the only country we have this fat acceptance, telling women they're so beautiful and they're this big. If anything, a man who deals with her, he needs to drop her ass off at the football field so she can practice. She is the size of a linebacker. If a man is dealing with this woman, he is down bad. He has no options whatsoever. This woman is the size of a linebacker, and she has the nerve to have these demands on what a man has to do for her. No.
Not gonna do that. We're not doing that in 2026. I'm 30 years old. I'm about to be 31 in 10 days. Presumably, if we're
Post-wall, overweight, these are red flags, man. Red
on a
flags.
date, you're in the same general age range or at the very least life stage that I am in, you should be able to pay for our first date. I'm not paying for a single first date in 2026. And please hear my words, I'm saying first date. If we progress to a date past that, we'll talk about it. I'm not paying for a single first date. Number 2, I'm not coming to your neighborhood. I'm not coming to where you live. And I'm not meeting halfway. Sorry, if you and I live 40 minutes away from each other and you want to go on a date with me, for the first date, you can come to me. If there's a second date, I can go to you. If there's a second date, we can meet somewhere in the middle. For the first date, you're coming to me. You don't have to pick me up. In fact, you're not going to pick me up. That's so scary. I can get myself to the date, but I'm not coming to you. I'm just not coming to you. You're supposed to be courting me. How are you going to court me if I have to travel 2 hours?
Why no one's courting nobody nowadays? Why you're gonna court this woman who's never missed a meal in her life, who demands you to take her ass out on a date? Her ass needs to walk to the date to get those steps in. She's insane, but there's a lot of women who think like her, who are just like her.
To you, it's just not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I'm not coming to your neighborhood. There are a lot of neighborhoods in Los Angeles, so if you and I live in
She's in LA. She definitely ain't getting this type of treatment at all. No wonder she had to be paying back in the day. LA? You can't be an Alabama Ford thinking you're going to go to LA and get a baller. That's not how it's not going to work. LA, they are strict on their fitness, on their looks. She ain't getting this shit in LA at all. I guarantee you she's not getting this in LA. Nah.
green neighborhoods, that's fine, no problem. I'm talking if you and I live very clearly in different parts of the county, I'm not gonna come to you. You gotta come to me. Number 3, I'm not planning the first date. I'm not inviting you. I'm not giving you setups. You and I likely matched on a dating app, and I make it very clear in my dating app profiles that I'm trying to meet quickly.
This is what's left in the dating pool. Just post-wall overweight women who's probably got a lot of debt, and they expect you to court them. I wish I would be courting a woman who's this size. Are you fucking kidding me?
Enough information that you need to know that I'm trying to meet. You can plan the date, can maybe collab and work together if the vibe is right, but I need to see some initiative. Whether or not we collab on the first date is just going to depend on how much effort you've already put in.
When women are this big, their coochie stinks. Hope you guys know that, because
into this. If I'm bearing the burden of planning most of it, I'm not doing it. I'm not planning the date. I'm just not doing it. That's for you to do. Number 4, I'm not going on a first date this year without either FaceTiming or having a phone call first. Always practice. A boy just texted me.
a boy just texted you. This dude has no options. In LA, he probably can't get a hot girl, so this is what he can get in LA. How do you live in LA and this is what you're getting? You go to LA for a reason, for the lifestyle. She looks like somebody who lives in Bushwick. I'm in New York. If y'all know the area Bushwick, she looks like someone from Bushwick.
FaceTiming is not always practical, so I'm not going to pigeonhole myself by saying we have to FaceTime before the first date, but at the very least, we need to have a phone call. I thought I was okay with doing voice memos back and forth, but I've learned that even with the voice memo, the energy is just so different and so weird. So I'm not meeting until we've either had a FaceTime or a phone call first. Doesn't have to be long. They could be 10 minutes, but I just need to be able to know that I can talk to you for a period of time without wanting to run away. And the last one, ladies, is I am leaving a first...
We go out, we ain't eating. I'm gonna make her some broccoli pops. You know what broccoli pops is? It's just frozen broccoli. We just gonna eat that for a date, okay? Because I want you to be healthy. We gonna eat some broccoli pops. Because this, no. Hell no.
Date the second I feel disrespected. Key word is disrespected. I am not going to leave a date just because I decided.
I'm disrespected that she thinks that she can get this. I'll be disrespected if a woman this size was sending me messages on a dating app. That means I'm not in the gym enough. If a woman who looks like her is hitting me up on a dating app, I need to do a lot of work on myself. I'll be disrespected.
Right then and there in the first 20 minutes that I'm not into this guy. I'm not going to leave a date because I just know that we're not compatible. I am going to show respect to the other person. We're here on a date. Let me at least try to get to know you. But when you start disrespecting me, I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. And that's going to be another one that's hard for me too, because I have a habit of like, give people the benefit of the doubt. I have a habit of not wanting to make other people feel bad. But if you watch that video of me walking out on that date 10 minutes in with that Harvard dude, that felt good. That felt really good.
Nigga, you went to Harvard and you taking a woman out like this on a date and you went to Harvard.
And it's because I knew that that's what I deserved and that's what I should have done. Rule number 5. The second you start to get condescending, the second you start to mansplain, the second you start to treat me in a way.
Mansplain. This chick is a feminist, I can tell. Yeah, that was a giveaway right there.
That a stranger should not be treating me on a first date, I'm gonna leave. I'm leaving the second I feel disrespected. And those are my 5 hard and fast dating rules of 2026. Good luck out there, sisters. The odds be ever in our favor.
So all the men from my previous post saying that they have found peace by being alone and they're not trying to date because they just want peace. Are you trying to say that we don't bring peace to your life?
Yes, you bring us no freaking value. You're just an added bill, dead weight, and you bring us baggage that we don't need in our lives. Men are happy being by themselves. Get this through your head, lady. Post-wall. She's post-wall. Mad that guys just want to be alone.
I have to disagree. I do not think that if a woman that you so desired was available to you, you would choose peace over commitment, sex, good meals with conversation.
Y'all can't cook for shit. Most of y'all women can't cook for shit. So I don't need you for that. Men can get sex from anywhere. They just go on a dating app and get sex from any chick on a dating app. What you won't do, these guys can find it on another dating app. So you can't use that as leverage anymore.
And things like that. So I'm going to call your bluff because I don't think that's true.
Fellas, continue to hold the line. Hold the line.
This, by the way, is not police lights. This is some kind of flashing light in a parking lot. I'm not quite sure what it is. But anyway, again, calling your bluff. Okay?
Guys, these are their high standards in 2026. Continue to hold the line. Focus on you and be great. Let these hoes deal with this on their own in 2026. Don't save them. Focus on you.